From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 15th, 2018. We open with the horrific shooting yesterday at a high school in Florida where 17 people, students and adults among them, were killed. The shooting took place at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, which has a large Jewish community. And local Rabbi Brad Boxman of Congregation Kol Tikva said he knew of at least 4 Jewish high school students among the wounded, 3 of them from his congregation. ABC affiliate Local 10 News named one of the fatalities as a Jewish student, Jamie Guttenberg. The shooter, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, was charged today with 17 counts of premeditated murder. The local Jewish community held a healing service after the shooting last night, organized by Kol Tikva and other nearby synagogues, as well as the local Jewish Federation. And this Saturday, they will host a Shabbat service of healing and unity. We will have more on this story tonight, right after this newscast on In the News at 6:30, when I will speak with Rabbi Boxman about the shooting and its aftermath and how his community is coping. Israel's President Reuven extended his deepest condolences to the American people and the people of Florida, writing on social media that the people of Israel stand with the people of Florida and all America in grief this morning. He said, "Our hearts go out to the victims and their families." The Palestinian terrorist responsible for the murders last summer of 3 members of the same family was sentenced today. Omar al-Abed stabbed Yosef Solomon, his daughter Chaya, and his son Elad to death in their home in the Jewish settlement of Chalamish in the West Bank. Al-Abed received a total of 4 life sentences by the Judea military court today, 1 for each of the murders, and an additional life sentence for the attempted murders of Yosef's wife Tova, who was seriously wounded, and daughter-in-law Michal, who hid in the home with her 5 children. They were unharmed. A man known as the Swiss Oskar Schindler was honored this week. A room in the Swiss Federal Palace was renamed to honor Karl Lutz, a diplomat who saved tens of thousands of Jews during the Holocaust. Lutz worked as vice consul for Switzerland in Budapest from 1942 to 1945. He is credited with helping to save some 86,000 Jews from the Nazis. The ceremony took place on Monday on the 43rd anniversary of Lutz's death. He was previously recognized by Yad Vashem as a righteous among the nations. And a Holocaust survivor who then helped fight the Nazis was honored in Israel today. Walter Bingham was awarded France's highest decoration for military and civilian accomplishment, the Legion of Honor. He was presented the honor aboard a French warship at the port of Haifa in Israel by French Ambassador Hélène Legau. Bingham was born in Germany to Polish Jewish parents. He fled the Nazis after Kristallnacht and joined the army in the UK. He was part of the troops who landed at the beaches of Normandy on June the 7th of 1944. Legau presented the award and said that France would like today to honor a veteran who fought to free our country from Nazi occupation 74 years ago. Well, the late Jewish special prosecutor Alberto Niesman will be the subject of a new miniseries being created by Netflix. Niesman was murdered on January the 18th of 2015, just before he was set to present his findings to Argentina's parliament on the 1994 bombing of the Jewish Center in Buenos Aires that killed 85 people, alleging a cover-up of Iran's involvement in the attack. Netflix has begun production in Buenos Aires, focusing on Niesman's life, the investigation, and his murder. And taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, February the 15th at 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study with Rabbi Mordechai Becher. At 7:30, more from the Jewish Orthodox Feminist Alliance Conference on resolving the Aguna crisis. At 8, CEO and National Director of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, discusses the rise of anti-Semitism on both extremes of the political spectrum. That's from Temple Shalom in Greenwich, Connecticut. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with Susan Touchman on L'chaim. She's director of the ZOA Center for Law and Justice. At 10, it's a look at the Pew Study on American and German Jewry. And coming up right after this newscast tonight, as I mentioned, I will speak with Rabbi Brad Boxman of Congregation Kol Tikva in Parkland, Florida, about the deadly mass shooting yesterday in his town, among the victims members of his synagogue. That's on tonight's In the News, coming up at 6:30. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 15th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.